A very warm Credo good morning. My name is Louise Usher. Thank you for joining us today for the second session of the Credo Annual Conference. We will shortly hand over to Charles van der Merwe, who is fondly described within the Credo home as that platform guy. Charles joined Credo in 2013 and has recently been appointed as Credo's Chief Executive Officer, taking over from Roy Ettlinger, who will remain on as our chairman. We'll hear from Charles how Credo is embracing digital transformation with a key differentiator. How do we enable the investment managers and wealth managers who utilize our platform for their client portfolios? How do we help them grow their businesses? We're also in for a bit of a treat with a glimpse into some of the future platform enhancements that Credo has in store. So please sit back and enjoy the chat with Charles. As with all our presentations, we'd welcome your questions, which we will answer directly.
Thank you, Louise. Good morning, all, and thank you for joining today's session on Credo's Wealth platform. Today, I'm going to share some insights on market trends and how some of these trends impact Credo's technology development plans. We will also be doing a quick demonstration of some of the new functionality that you can expect in the short term. And to that end, I'm joined by my colleague, Richard Pinder. Before I start, a quick reminder of the three technology solutions that Credo makes available to our financial intermediary clients. My Credo, which is used by the professional investment manager. My Credo Client, which is the white-labeled investor portal. And the data portal, which provides an API interface solution enabling financial intermediaries to access their own client, transactional, and positional information. At Credo, we recognize that our technology solutions play a critical part in the long-term success of your business. So let's have a look at some key market trends and how Credo are responding to these changes in the market. I'd like to start by looking at the importance of digital capabilities. This is particularly relevant in the current COVID-19 environment, which has been a catalyst for increased automation in the financial services sector. This global research from Refinitiv shows that over 70% of the wealth management industry associates a high level of importance for digital interaction for both the day-to-day client services interaction as well as for information being provided to end investors. However, the same research measuring the satisfaction levels of the current digital solutions shows that the wealth management industry on the early stages of digital transformation. 46% of respondents are either partly satisfied or not at all satisfied with their current offering. So how is the industry responding? This PwC Global CEO survey indicates that CEOs are now prioritizing investment in customer experience at 54%, above investment in cybersecurity and migration to cloud technology. This is not surprising as COVID-19 is limiting physical contact and therefore accelerating demand for online interaction, as well as the impact of intergenerational wealth transfer, where the next generation are demanding instant access to online information and therefore driving the need for financial intermediaries to tailor their solutions for that next generation. So in summary, the research indicates that the wealth management industry are at an early stage of digital transformation, with increased awareness of the importance thereof and the recognition of the need to take action. So what are Credo's plans? I'm pleased to advise that Credo are launching our new investor portal, My Credo Invest, in 2021. Some of the new features include multi-browser and multi-device, addressing the challenges we have with the existing solution. Consistent with what we do today, My Credo Invest will be white-labeled for financial intermediary clients. The initial phase will not be an app or include secure messaging for delivery of reports, etc., with this functionality being targeted for delivery towards the end of 2021. Looking ahead, we will be using the same technology stack to upgrade my Credo, the professional version, in the near future. Now I'd like to hand over to Richard for a demonstration of the investor portal. Richard?
Thank you, Charles. What I'm about to demo is a first draft concept of Credo's new investor portal. My Credo Invest is powered by Microsoft's latest and most immersive dashboard and reporting technology. It will provide your business with a coherent and visually immersive experience for your investors. Supported by Microsoft's award-winning cloud technology Azure, your investors will be able to access their accounts on any device and via any web browser. Now, this is the homepage of my Credo Invest, and consistent with what Credo delivers today, the investor portal is fully white labelable and fully themable as well. So we can bring in your corporate logos here, as well as your corporate colors. Now I'm going to demo the homepage and also the portfolio tabs for you. I just want to talk about some of the other tabs we're going to make available first. First one is the market data, and you can set up things such as watch lists in here. The trades tab allows investors to enter trades should you provide the correct permissions for them. This is on an XO basis, and we'll obviously have improved the order generation screens as well. In terms of reports, this is where investors can get access to their monthly, annual, as well as tax reports. As a second stage development, we will be bringing in a message center. Now, the Credo Message Center will allow you to communicate directly with your investors, but it's also whereby you can publish reports, so you get straight into their inbox in the investor portal. In terms of the home screen here, this contains 3 dashboards. So the first one is the portfolio summary, and this shows us nice information such as what's the total market value, what we're currently holding in cash, as well as the performance since inception, and this is time-weighted returns here as well. We've got a nice little graphic on the right which shows performance of the portfolio over the short term. Now, in terms of asset allocation, this pie chart here is what's called a smart pie chart. So as you select the segments, the rest of the data analysis on screen will update accordingly as well. Similar with asset type allocation, if you select this, information on screen will update as well. In terms of information that we also make available, we do show the investors' top 5 holdings. We just hover over their second largest holding, Microsoft here. We can see we've got a current market value of 54,000 on that. Our top 5 profit and loss positions is shown down the right-hand side here, and we'll see Microsoft has a current profit of 43,000 against that. Now, the next dashboard is geographic summary, and what this does, it allows the investor to pan around the world and see exactly where their assets are held. Now, this is currently showing market value by risk country, and investors, as they zoom in, can see exactly where their assets are held. In terms of currency distribution as well, again, by clicking on pound sterling, you can see where the risk countries are, but also by issue country as well. So lots of interactive and immersive data for your investors. For your investors that are more fund focused, what we are going to be bringing in is additional analysis in terms of geographic focus, but also asset class focus as well. The third dashboard is performance summary. And what we have here is a chart showing time-weighted returns, but it also brings in some benchmarks as well. So we have the FTSE and we have a best ideas benchmark shown here. And that one's actually a composite benchmark, and we can set up the same for you. So a composite benchmark is 2 or more benchmarks that we blend together. So if you are running in-house benchmarks, that's something we can set up, and your investors can obviously benchmark their portfolios against that as well. Now, any benchmark that's available in Bloomberg, we can actually set up for you. Now, there's further analysis here in terms of performance. So we don't just show the total time-weighted return, but also we split out the effects of FX and also the price as well. Finally, investors are shown an annualized performance figure, which is shown in this box here. Down the bottom here, we have market value history, which goes back in time, and each investor can hover over a bar to reveal exactly what the market value of their portfolio was at any given point. Finally, we have further sector analysis. If you hover over each of the boxes here, it will show your investor exactly what they're holding in terms of each sectors. So for example, if we go back to financial, we can see we're holding 237,000 currently. Now moving on to our portfolio tab. We've really enhanced this screen by bringing in near real-time data. So as you'll see here, as we get the latest pricing in from Bloomberg, the prices are updated and the screen's flashing green and red accordingly as well. Another enhancement we've made is the ability to view your investors, or the investor can view their portfolio by account. So for example, for your more UK focused investors, we've got the ability to view by general investment account or by ISA account as well. In terms of market value, investors can change the reporting currency on screen. So they can view their portfolio in sterling, euros or dollars, for example. Finally, at the moment, we can see here that this investor's portfolio is grouped by currency. That might not be that relevant to them. They might want to view it by asset class, asset type or sector as well. And all those groupings are available via My Credo Invest. Okay, this concludes the demo of My Credo Invest, and I'll hand back to Charles now. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Continuing with market trends, this research from Compia shows the margin on assets for both discretionary and advisory assets. Although this research is UK market-based, I doubt that the trend of downward price pressure that is evident from this slide is different to any other jurisdiction. So what does this mean? From a Credo perspective, we clearly need to focus on assisting you from a scalability perspective, helping you with both efficiency and risk management of client portfolios. I believe that this is particularly relevant as the market moves towards a centralized investment proposition, where investment managers have to demonstrate consistency across a given risk profile. So how does Credo assist, and what changes can the professional investment manager expect in My Credo? I'm pleased to advise that we have delivered new switching functionality, which supports the simultaneous sell and buy of investments. We are also planning to deliver an adjust allocation function, which supports top up or top down of an existing investment. When using the modeling functionality and managing a group of accounts to a single model, we have improved the speed of the rebalancing calculations and the ability to monitor the order generation. This functionality will better support your various investment strategies and deliver improved scale from a trade order management perspective. Now I'd like to hand over to Richard for a demonstration of some of these new functions. Richard?
Thank you, Charles. To further support your central investment proposition, Credo has recently launched new switching functionality. This can be found underneath the Trades tab and allows you to switch out of one security into another across an account, portfolio, or group. What I'm going to do now is just take you through a short demo of how to perform that. First of all, we need to enter the security that we're selling. So in this case, we're going to be selling a FTSE iShares ETF. Please insert reason for dealing. As a reminder, Credo doesn't pay any attention to this, nor will the end investor see this. This is really for your own internal compliance and audit purposes. You can also communicate specific instructions to the Credo dealers via the Talk to Me box. Now it's a case of entering the security you want to buy. I'm just going to put in Vodafone, and then we can go into the account that we're going to be selling from. As a reminder, this can be done across an account, portfolio, or group. I'm just going to input 1,000 share quantities of the iShares ETF to sell. This gives us an estimated consideration of 5,800. Let's just say we wanted to sell more, 7,000. We can update that on the screen, and then the system will automatically work out exactly how many shares of Vodafone we need to buy to get to that estimated consideration. Once you're happy with this, click Confirm Order. Final review of the trade ticket, hit Place Trade, and it's down to the Credo dealers to execute into the market. During 2021, Credo will be launching a new feature called Adjust Allocation. This Adjust Allocation feature enhances the current portfolio management functionality by allowing the user to adjust a security's quantity, percentage, or value across an account, portfolio, or group. Examples of where this may be useful is if you want to bring all of your portfolios to have a 3% market value in Apple, if you want to decrease your position in Amazon by 50% for all of your adventurous portfolios, or for example, one of your bonds is about to mature and you want to reinvest across all portfolios, but buying 2 bonds in equal proportion. You can also use this to assign and distribute an allocation of 10,000 shares, for example, amongst your portfolios. To support your firm's central investment process, Credo has sophisticated portfolio modelling technology embedded within the platform. You can set up models to match the risk profiles of your investors, and the platform will ensure that the investors' profiles does not drift. The platform does this by alerting you through a green, amber and red warning system. We can see here we're looking at the portfolio and model heat map, and this shows us that 4 out of our 7 investor portfolios are currently invested in a model and the status of each of those. So for example, we can see here that this portfolio is reflecting as green, so it's within the drift tolerances that I, as a wealth or investment manager, has set up in the system. Pick this one here, for example, we can see some quite extreme drift has occurred across cash, equities, and also fixed income as well. So this system can be used to monitor your investors' portfolios and to ensure they're being run in line with the mandate. What we've done is actually taken this a step further by plotting the same investor portfolios on a scatter diagram. Now we can see here that this investor's portfolio is shown by green, by both the dots, but also the bar down the bottom. But if you log in one morning and you see this investor's portfolio, for example, you know, something's happened to it, could be a call to action, you may need to rebalance. Now, in order to rebalance, that's housed underneath the modelling tab, and Credo gives you the options to rebalance at a single account, portfolio, or group. What I'll show you is just how to rebalance at the group level and a couple of enhancements that we've made recently within the platform. As a reminder, you do need to enter a reason for dealing, and this is consistent across all the ways that you trade with the Credo platform. Now, we've been working very, very hard to speed up this system. So basically now what the system is doing is working out all the buys and sells that it needs to do across all of the portfolios that we're going to be rebalancing, in this case 3 here. Also, from feedback from our clients, we've just included a summary drop down as well. So by clicking this, you can see all 3 of our portfolios have now loaded, the calculations have been done, and it gives you a summary of which ones, you know, have restrictions and which ones don't. So we just pick on this one, for example, here, we can see, there are some restrictions. These are in the form of overridable. So what we can do is just overridable and input the reason why. And this is very, very useful if you're running a central investment proposition, because it allows you to get control, but also scale within your business. It just ensures that, you know, someone's not accidentally purchasing something they shouldn't. So because it was an overridable one, just put the reason in, updated it. Now what you can do, you can either approve a portfolio, go to the next screen, have a review and approve it again, or I can disapprove all the portfolios. And what the system's going to be doing now is going to work out all the buys and sells that it needs to do to realign everyone's models with that target allocation that you've set up. Once you're happy with that, click submit, a big green tick, and that's down to the Credo dealers to execute into the market. Okay, I'll hand back to Charles now. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Before I conclude, I also want to assure you that we continue to invest in our technology infrastructure by improving the speed at which information is provided to you. We are also migrating to the cloud, which will improve both resiliency and availability of systems, as well as deliver improved cybersecurity. In summary, Credo's IT plans are focused on client engagement, scalability, and cloud migration, consistent with the market trends that I've shared with you today. I hope that today's presentation demonstrates that Credo continues to invest in both our hardware and software, as well as our people, where our number of IT developers have increased by 50% over the last year, all to support your business. We will continue to communicate all enhancements to you throughout the year. Should you have any questions, please contact your relationship manager. I want to take this opportunity to thank you for your business. We do appreciate your loyalty to Credo. That concludes my presentation. I hope that you found it valuable. Thank you again and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you for joining us this morning. Charles's presentation, including Richard's demo, has been recorded and will be made available on our various social media platforms shortly. For those of you who require it, your CPD certificate will be emailed to you. We do hope you will join us tomorrow. For our UK attendees, we kick off at 9 o'clock, and for my fellow South Africans, 10 o'clock. On screen tomorrow, we will hear from Ainsley Toe and Jared Khan. And with that, I wish you a productive and enjoyable afternoon.